Hey guys, haven't done a actual review in a while, and thought I'd do a book review. Stephen King's Christine. Now, I had been reading this book since about probably January or February, and I was about halfway through it. I really liked it. Put it down. I read Hunger Games and Catching Fire. I loved both of those books, and that took me maybe like 3 or 4 weeks to read. And then I started to read Mockingjay. I didn't really like it. I'm like halfway through it, so I've put that down. And I started to read a little bit of Christine again, and I read about 100 pages of it. And then I bought a book called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and I've been reading that. And I'm doing a review on that book. That book is amazing. But I think I had like maybe 200 pages left in Christine. But I had to turn it back in the library because I have a week and 4 days of school left. And you need to turn in all library stuff so, they can get fines paid off and everything is taken care of. Well, I'm gonna review it anyway because I've seen the movie and I kind of had a basic idea of what happens at the end. So, Christine. It's about a man, well, I guess a teenager named Arnie Cunningham, who, in high school, he's a very bullied senior, and he's a nerd, and his parents are very controlling. And he has a friend named Dennis, who is very athletic, and he's cool, and kind of the two people that you wouldn't seem that would be friends. Well, Arnie and Dennis are driving one day, and they find a 1958 red Plymouth Fury sitting in this guy's driveway, and the guy says the name of it is Christine, and it's completely beat up, it barely runs, and Arnie just finds a connection with this vehicle, so he ends up buying it, and he slowly starts to fix up the car, and gets it running great, and it looks really amazing. Well, as Arnie is doing this, he slowly starts to change, and he becomes very protective and controlling of Christine. And he starts avoiding his friends, and starts being mean to his parents, and totally changes his personality. And while weird stuff starts to happen, Arnie starts to get weird, and he, weird stuff with Christine starts to happen. And while he had pissed off some bullies at his high school, so these people totally trash Christine. And Arnie is pissed about this, and he just says he's not going to buy a new car, he's going to fix up Christine, and he ends up getting Christine fixed in about a day or two. Just completely brand new. And then Christine starts to kill off every single person that was involved in this job. And that's kind of how the book takes off. It's mainly about Christine, or Arnie, killing off these people one by one. And then, Dennis and Arnie's girlfriend, Lee, decide they want to do something about it, and they end up destroying Christine. But the book, like, John Carpenter's movie is really good. I love the music, love the way it's shot, I do like it, but it's not a very violent movie. I mean, really the only violent part is Arnie's death at the very end. And the death scenes in this book are what really got me. I mean, you think, a book about a car that is possessed and goes around killing people, you think that'd be completely retarded, but this book was graphic in the death scenes. I mean, some very, very good death scenes. Probably the best stuff that King has written concerning, blood and gore. I was wowed by Christine when I read it. I think so far this is probably my favorite Stephen King book, this one and Carrie. I really want to read Bag of Bones, because I started to read that, and I got bored with it at one point, so I put it down and never finished it. And I really want to read Dreamcatcher. But I want to finish Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and that way, once that's done, I can go into other books and everything. But pretty good book by Stephen King. There was a couple there are some slow parts in it. I mean, it's like the typical King book, but it had its good share of action and gore. I have not bought or read his new book, The Wind Through the Keyhole. I just found out by actually Big Boy Reviews that you do not need to know anything about the Dark Tower series to read the book. It's a standalone book. So I'm probably going to pick that up one of these days. It's not on my main priority list, but I will pick it up. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to his sequel to The Shining. That's going to come out soon, probably next year. But, yeah, that's my review on Christine, and I'll see you guys later.